my missions done so I can get everything going for the new year. My birthday is next month, so just want to get everything done with this car situation so I can get myself together and get on the don't have to worry about it. But you saw the title: pay rates and knowing your worth. Now y'all know I don't do no show reviews. I just watch the shows. I'm entertained by the shows and things of that nature. But watching several people's review of the shows and critique of the show, I'm talking about the Queens of R&B, SWV, and Escape show. Like the show, watch the show. The show is a good show. I think that is getting a lot of stuff going on. But I want to talk about one specific aspect of the show. Y'all know how I do. I like to talk about specific things. Um, Knowing your worth and pay rates. Two things to be true at the same time. You can have the same talent or even more talent than someone, but it doesn't mean that you are going. What's up, six ad war baby? How you doing? It doesn't mean that you are going to be acknowledged or get the same things going on. Yes, SWV may have sold more albums than Escape did. May have more platinums, golds, and all these things. Was not. May have all this stuff going on. But who can bring the more seats, butts in the seats today? Is what the thing is. And I'm sorry, like Candy, don't like Candy, was not, think she is whatever y'all may think about her. But Candy is right. Back in the 90s, SW, what's up, C Tyson? How you doing? Hey, everybody else, what's up? How y'all doing? Um, Back in the 90s, SWV would have walked, hit the floor with Escape. But today, with Candy and Tiny in Escape, they're going to draw more butts in the seats. Not only are they going to draw more butts in the seats, people are coming to see Candy. Candy have done sold out shows by herself. Let's not talk about the dungeon tour that she created, cultivated, and did. Y'all need to realize that just because you're more talented than somebody does not mean that you are worth more than somebody. How many broke people do we have singing, screaming, and doing theatrics who don't have as much money or worth to someone else? Let's take this YouTube thing, for example. My numbers are small. Tell my husband to go. My numbers are small as far as what y'all see here on YouTube. But in the real world, hold on 1 second. Go, babe. Go. I'm online real quick. I'm online. My numbers are small based on what y'all consider here on YouTube. But like I always say, in the real world, where it counts, very few people on here can hold a candle to me. I'm just saying. My numbers are small. My views are small here on YouTube. But in the real world, where it counts, that affects my bottom line, my bank account, I don't want to go. I'll go. Shit. My numbers far exceed people with these huge numbers. And it's not me bragging. It's not me saying this and that, this and the third. But in the real world, I fall butts in the seats. As far as my talent and what I do, supersedes anything a lot of people do on here. Y'all can get the numbers with the people watching the videos. Yeah. Y'all have the numbers of people watching videos and cash apps and super chats, all that stuff like that. That's fine. I don't worry about that, because in the real world, when the bank accounts get looked at, not bank accounts get looked at, when what I charge for consultations and what I charge for items and what's not, I don't worry about numbers on here. But if I'm going to collab with someone, I'm not going to lower my price because someone else price is lower or their budget is lower. And that's what Candy was talking about. If y'all watch Candy speak on it, was not she broke it down and explained it. SWV, it's nice to say on TV, camera balls as y'all call it, oh, I'm not going to open up for them. But baby, you have opened up for them. The receipts have been shown.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. It's first time?
No, I've been here before.
Is it retest or?
Yeah, retire. No, I mean,
Okay.
first time this year,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, 93?
Yeah. Hold on, y'all.
It's only 93,000 mileage, right?
Yeah.
It's only 90.
As far as all this, all that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. Candy Escape's price point is higher than SWV's price point. So, Candy point is if we headline all the things that we do, which means they go on last, they close the show, I don't mind doing this for this one performance. But in Candy's mind, she's thinking about the long run, the show, the whole tour that they was going on. And y'all have to realize during that time, Escape just got off of like a 28, 30 city sold out tour where they headlined, where for a couple of those dates, SWV and Bev, Biv, and DeVoe opened up for Escape. So why now all of a sudden we're gonna lower our prices and our prestige because of egos? It's not an ego thing. Like if I was to go and do a fashion show with some of these fashion designers here in Atlanta, who's been on Project Runway, who have dressed more celebrities, more notable celebrities than I've dressed and worked with. You think that I'm gonna be so arrogant, be like, oh well, I've dressed this celebrity, that celebrity was not. I styled this person, I work with this person, that person was not. So therefore, I need to be the closing act. No. You have people who have been on TV here, and that's fine. Who y'all prefer as a group have no bearing on the money. That's what y'all don't understand. Like everyone, it's this whole Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump thing. I don't like her, so I ain't gonna vote for her. So y'all didn't vote at all. Look what you got. Donald Trump in this country looking like it is right now. It's not about who you like and who you prefer. It's about who can get the job done, who bring butts in the seats. And that's the business aspect of it that Candy was talking about. Y'all have to realize Candy is actually a business woman. Candy is much more than a TV personality. Candy is much more than a singer or part of a group. Candy is actually a business woman. Candy works in the business world of entertainment. Not only is she an entertainer, she actually works in the business aspect of entertaining, which means that she understands Candy is definitely right. It's like, I'm not, back to my situation, my thing. I'm not going to be telling Edmund, who been on Project Runway, who dressed many celebrities that y'all have seen and know, and he's out there with celebrities was not, and me, and I'm in the background doing little things here and there was not putting myself out there was not, telling him, oh, well, no, this is what I require. Yeah, I'm gonna get my demands out, but it's gonna be more suitable to where I'm at, the environment. Now, if I was to come on here and some designers on YouTube, quote unquote, who haven't worked for anybody, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm going to be like, well, this is what I've done, X, Y, Z, so I deserve X, Y, Z. Especially if the accomplishments that I have is more than accomplishments that you have. Especially if I'm going to be able to bring a bigger clientele to the situation. That's my point right there, TLC, baby. It's because of Candy and Tiny, Escape is more talented. I'm sorry, more popular, I should say, which means they will bring more butts into the seats. People will rather hear SWV, but they rather see Escape. And the fact that Candy made a good point was that SWV said on the show that they tour about in the United States was not they do about what 50 plus concerts a year, which means they are overly saturated, which means promoters are going to pay less because people have more time to see them throughout the year. As far as Escape, they don't do 50 shows a year because they can't, because they have other stuff going on, especially Candy and Tiny. Now Latasha and Tamika, they can go out there and do their things 50, 60, 70, 100 times a year. But Candy can't, because Candy have other obligations. So when you see those four ladies together, or you see Candy on stage with them, was not putting it down, it's going to bring more butts into the seats. It's about business. And like Candy said, it's not about ego. It's not about us not liking you guys. It's about us actually, what's up, baby? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Knowing our worth. We're not oversaturating the market. People are wanting to see Escape. And when people see Candy on stage, they see, oh wow, what we heard of her is not true. She can sing, she can do that. She does. She is entertaining. Yeah, she does a little bit, yang 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 on the Housewives. She does a little bit yang 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 on all the other little shows that she got. But how do you think she got those shows? Be it 1 season, 2 seasons, or whatever season it is, people are drawn to Candy. Candy is a businesswoman. She understands that. She understands the fact that, you know what I'm saying, people are here to see her. People will pay more to see her. Their pay rate is higher than SWV's. It is. You can tell by how these ladies live opposed to how SWV live. That they make more money than these ladies, for regardless of the reasons or why this and that and the third. Look at Tiny. She got 5 houses, let her tell it. You know what I'm saying? Candy, we know how Candy live. We know what Candy's worth. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me get out the car right quick.
Turn off the car.
Turn off? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So we know these things. Tamika, house is nice. Latasha's house is nice. Lily is staying, no offense to Lily, no shade on to Lily, was not, but Lily is staying in a townhome. Coco was staying in a high-rise somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at those things as well. As that we know that these ladies making more money for whatever reason, be it they make it on their own or they married to somebody who's making money, was not. These ladies have a certain expectations and have demanded that, and people have paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, pay rates and knowing your worth are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say I'm this and I'm that. You know what I'm saying? But if people's not willing to pay that, just like housing prices, y'all like business. Housing rates right now are crazy. And it's not what something you say is worth, it's what someone's willing to pay for it. And if you're not willing to pay for that, it's not worth that. You can say, oh, my house is worth $2.5 million. Case example, Nene. The first house that she had built when she was with Greg, that house she said was worth XYZ. But she had to lower the price because no one's willing to pay what you think your house is worth. Who's willing to pay SWV what they think they're worth? They may be worth that to some people, it's not, but the mass majority is not willing to pay for that. So therefore, the mass majority is not going to, pay that rate. Promoters are not willing to do that for SWV as they are for Escape. The first thing they know, Escape is out there touring all day long. Like I'm saying, we sometimes us as consumers of entertainment or consumers of social media need to understand that we are not always the gauge in which things are done. I know we think we have some power. We have a little bit of power, but the reality is money talks and everything else just walks. You need to understand that if a group is a top-selling group, nonetheless, they're both multi-platinum groups, but if you are doing that and you are demanding XYZ and you have commanded that pay rate, why are you going to lower that to make somebody else feel good about who they are? It'll do both. I mean, it'll be best if you hook up with somebody who has a high pay rate. So therefore, what you get also is going to be a high pay rate. You may get the same percentage as you normally get, but the amount of ticket sales that's done is going to command more money in your pocket in the long run. It's business. It really truly is business. I could come on here and be like, oh, I've done XYZ was not, but the reality is, if no one's paying for that, they're not paying for it. If my pay rate for a consultation is $150 just to sit down and talk to me for an hour, but no one's willing to pay that, what am I worth? I could command and demand as much as I want to command and demand, but the reality of the situation is, if no one's willing to pay for that or pay my rates, something got to change. Either I don't work, or I drop my rates to something more reasonable, something more suitable for someone saying, okay, yeah, I'm willing to pay X, Y, Z. But my rates is what my rates are. Yeah, I'm getting Mitch's test. But I mean, I understand everyone's opinions, but the thing is, it's about business in the long run. I know we're entertained by everything. What's up, allegedly, baby? How you doing? I know we're entertained about everything, what's not, and everything is entertainment for us. But there is something called business, and you got to stick to the business of it. And if you listen to all the commentary or whatever, and one thing about Candy is that you don't have to like her, but she's gonna have a receipt. Candy's gonna have a receipt. Candy's gonna show what's going on, and there's flyers out there showing where Xscape, doing a Great Escape tour. Xscape was the headliner, Bip Bip DeVoe, and SWV was the opening acts. Now you can't even say Xscape is better than Bip Bip DeVoe, because I'm sure Bip Bip DeVoe, New Edition, isn't good?
Yeah, good.
Cool, thank you. How much? Hold on, y'all.
19.
Keep cash on you. You got a dollar?
Huh?
You got a dollar? You got a dollar? But yeah, y'all, like, I mean, we definitely need to understand the business aspect of what Kendi was saying. I know emotionally we like, um, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I know emotionally we like, oh yeah, SWV is great and I love their songs. You know what I'm saying? But business wise, who's commanding more money? Who's commanding more? I mean, who can put seats in? I mean, who can put butts in the seats? You know, has SWV had a sold out tour that year that everything was going on? Escape did. This is what I'm saying. Stuff like that that I look at. I should look at business aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? I take my personal out of it and say, okay, how can I get the most money out of the situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, y'all. Everybody want to be emotional. Everybody want to take, oh, I like them better. It's not about who you like. It's about who can command and demand the most money. Who can put butts in the seats. And Escape can put money in the seats. Escape can put butts in the seats. You know, it just is what it is. No type of craziness. No type of. It just is. Like I said, I'll watch Candy speak on it, and when she dropped receipts, I also watched Kempire when he dropped receipts. I also watched, you know what I'm saying, Don Juan when he dropped receipts about the whole situation, because Don Juan is Candy's manager basically. So don't get on TV and have camera balls saying, why would I open up for Escape when I sold 30 million albums when it happened before? She does. Like, I mean, you can't deny that. Like, you can't deny Candy business accolades. Be it with her by herself or her and Todd, you can't deny it. You can't deny their accolades. You can't deny the fact that they have hit plays with A-list celebrities on Broadway. They have dungeon tours that they did. Restaurants may not get the best scores all the time, but the restaurants stay packing and keep making money. You know what I'm saying? They do stuff that makes money. Todd, his production was not. He did all kind of craziness. Right. So why would you not? Like, I would say, okay, you know what? Okay, let's get this money. It's about, then it becomes ego when it's, oh, well, I started this many albums. Yeah, you did. You get flown to Africa, like we saw them get flown to Africa to perform at the thing. That's great. That's great. But one thing that people really don't see is that watching the show, right? A bedroom candy adult line, all kind of stuff. Like candy is a business. Like candy is a business. Right. I mean, you want me to hum? Y'all say humming coming at you. Well, it's not I humming come at you. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny to like shit. But I mean, I understand. But I also get now. Let me play devil's advocate. Also get why SWV wanted to, you know what I'm saying, either be co-headlining or top billing. I get that as well. We sold more albums. We on this show where we have equal footing on this show. But this goes past the show, baby. This show is really, like, let's be honest. Do up and pop it, right? Do up, do up. You know what I'm saying? All day long. But let's not forget. Although we know SWV, we love SWV. The new eyeballs, the younger eyeballs, do they really know SWV like that? Because but just like, was it last week when Taj went with her husband and her son, and they were sitting on the couch, and she would ask, "Oh, so do you know Escape?" He's like, "No," because he's so used to his mom and her group and knowing what she's doing now. He's tuned into that aspect of it. But I'm sure if she mentioned any other groups from the '90s, he wouldn't know them either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's get our emotions out of it. Let's talk about business. It's all about business. Business, 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 business. It's all about business. Well, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just like, since she says shoot, shoot. Look at Salt-N-Pepa. Every time you see Salt-N-Pepa was not, although we know them and we know Pusha, we know all these things that, Salt-N-Pepa, no one's going to see them, like no one's trying to see them by themselves. We want to see them on an old school lineup. And I'm saying, no one wants to see Escape by themselves in a large venue. And I want that large, I mean like tens of thousands of people, like Madison Square Garden. I don't think they can sell out that, but I think they can sell out the Tabernacle. You know what I'm saying? They can sell out the Tabernacle. They can sell out, you know what I'm saying, an auditorium somewhere. They can sell out the Fox Theater, but they can't sell out, you know what I'm saying, like the Georgia Dome. They can't. But yeah, like, you know, we need to, like that, just take our emotions out of it. Business wise, it's smart to put Escape on the top billing with SWV. The marketing is smart to put Escape there because, first of all, Candy has the most followers. Tiny has a lot of followers. Now, I don't know how many Tamika or Latasha got, and I don't know how many Coco got. I don't know how many Taj got. I don't know how many Lily got. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Right, fucking all that money. Okay, okay. So what's the venue? How many the venue hold? How much are we going to sell tickets for? What's our percentage? Okay, cool. You the top billing with that? You making, you know, exactly. You're making 60%, we're making 40%. Okay, y'all splitting 60% between, you know, 4 people. We're splitting 40% between 3 people. We come out about the same. Business minded. Because even if they are making more money, they're splitting the money they're making with that group of 4 people. We're splitting that money between 3 people. So it's gonna be about the same, or it's going to be, we may end up making a little bit more than y'all per person. Just based on that alone. Y'all paying more people. Y'all paying more security, more, you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all doing. We're not paying as many people as y'all are paying. So yeah, we're gonna we may end up making more money just because of the headline. You passed? I don't know your car like that. Thank you, baby.
I'm going to return my contract.
Okay, so I'm going to get the tags and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, and that's a lot of our problem. When I say our, I mean us black people. We're so focused on getting the shine, opposed to worrying about making the money to get the shine. Y'all hold on 1 second. Let me put my phone in my cradle while I'm driving, because you know I just like to call the police on me. Yeah. But yeah, you know, we're so focused on, you know, having the name in lights, knowing damn well that's not always, shit, what am I doing? That's not always what it is. Let me go this way. I should have went the other way, but I turned around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely when I'm moving around. Turn around. Y'all know I'm silly. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about business. How are we gonna make this paper? And how much are we gonna get? You know what I'm saying? When I do collaborations with people. Okay. Is the percentage was not? Oh, you got a bigger team than I got. You know what I'm saying? And my team, people that work with me, are willing to take a little less because they know I'm not, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, there yet. So yeah, okay, I'll take, you know what I'm saying, 40, you have 60. You also have a lot more expenses than I have. So when everything washes out in the thing, I make about the same or if not more. You know? But yeah. We need to start thinking about business. Was I start thinking about, you know what I'm saying, what it is that we are hoping to get out of something. Not just the instant gratification, the long-term effect. How could this has turned into a tour where we're making money after money after money after money. Not just one paycheck, but multiple dates of paychecks. Hopefully people get out that townhome. And nothing's wrong with a townhome. That's what you want. But, you know, I got a townhome. And I ain't a celebrity. I'm just saying, y'all. You know. Went from a home in Charlotte to a townhouse in Atlanta. It's decent, it's nice. But, you know, I will still prefer to have my home in Charlotte. You know, I'm just saying. Backyard, all the stuff I want to do. Like I said, I can't do everything I want to do in my townhouse. You know, that's why I don't do as much as far as the designing aspect, because I don't have the space, I don't have the room to do it. I don't. I had an idea the other day that I had to, you know what I'm saying, sketch out and put on hold until I can, you know what I'm saying, get the space to do it. I want to paint. I just can't, you know what I'm saying, paint because I don't have the space. I gotta doodle the idea down, get the color schemes out, do all the prep work, and then when I get some time and space, do that. When I get commissioned to do little projects with painting what's not, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, really rearrange stuff and pull stuff up, pack stuff up, unpack other things, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm just saying, but yeah. Anyways, pay rates and knowing your worth. Kenny knows her worth, and she knows that they get paid more than, well, they command more money than SWV does. They know that, she knows that. One, because it's a rarity to see Xscape perform together. It really is. You can see 3 girls like you're seeing now, Candy, Tamika, and Tiny. You can see, but it's a rarity to see 4 girls from Escape all together on the same page, on the same accord. And they know when they do that, well, it's not, they command more money. Especially when it's Candy there, because Candy is, believe it or not, when Candy broke down the whole lie of, oh, well, she's just jealous because I got more songs than she did. When Candy broke that down, no album, she sung lead on all but 2 songs. Second album, she lead on all of them, on 2 songs as well. So yeah, like, I mean, one thing I said, I like Candy because Candy is not gonna lie to you. Candy's gonna have a receipt. She is, you know. And if you say something on, and one thing that Candy said on her speak on it, her last speak on it, was what was funny to me and was good. She said, "I'm not gonna say anything on camera that I'm not able to produce in real life." So it's an embarrassment. Candy knows the game. She's a businesswoman. Under promise but over deliver. Now, some other people are saying that now, whatever, but I've been saying that for years. I learned that when I worked for Best Buy for 6 years. I learned that whole thing from Best Buy when I worked for, oh, well, you said XYZ, well, it's not. But when you do stellar service, it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, now I'm starting to ramble. Thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate y'all so much. This is your boy Food Junkie. I love you guys, but as always, it's not important that I love you guys. It's important that you love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. And understand your worth. Understand what your pay rate is. Understand what you can command and demand and have it, you know what I'm saying? Be realistic. Until next time, y'all. It's your boy Food Junkie. Hello. Peace, y'all.